Hi, this is GH Glade for Coaching ADD. Well, it's a sticky situation whether to tell your employer slash your boss whether you have ADD. And there are pros and cons to each. And I'm going to go through probably when you should disclose it. And most of the time, I lean on the side of not. And I want you to stay tuned to the end because I have something really important about this whole subject that you need to kind of tuck away in the back of your mind and know what to do if a situation presents itself. Well, certainly at the interview, no time to share that stuff. It is your private medical history. And just as if you're a woman, you don't have to disclose and shouldn't disclose if you're pregnant or have any other health concern or condition that may get in the way of work. Time to disclose that is when it becomes an issue. And certainly at the interview stage, it is not the time. But when is it time? Well, generally, I like people to first consider, what do you want for an outcome? What do you want to be different by your disclosure? And ask yourself the question, can you get what you want and need without disclosure? I strongly lean to it's your own business. It's your private medical information. And that's on a need to know. And unless an employer needs to know, then keep it to yourself. But can you get what you want? It may be going to your boss and saying, hey, I'm right in the middle of this open office and I find it really hard to concentrate with so much noise and people walking back and forth. Can I move my desk to just the periphery? If you are lucky enough to have an office, clear it with your boss that you have time where nobody can be pounding on your door asking you questions. And I'd post that in a big old sign on the outside of your door, plus times that you are available for questions. But, get back to figuring out, what is it I need and can you get it without asking? Now, a time to disclose is if you're put on a performance improvement plan. And that says the struggle has probably gotten in the way of you performing to your best. And that is perhaps the best time and the only time to disclose whether you have ADD. And let your boss know that you're doing something about it. I have a few people come to me with, they come into treatment because they've been put on a PIP, a performance plan. And that is a time to let them know that not only are you looking at starting on medications, but you're getting ongoing coaching. I have my clients often refer to me as a business coach because, people really are going to look at the fact that you're working hard to try and address a problem. And your boss will be far more likely to give you some latitude if he knows that you are aggressively working to address the performance issues. ADD is covered under the Americans with Disabilities Act. So let's come around to the end, that little thing that you kind of need to tuck away in the back of your mind and make sure that you have some awareness. For federal and many state jobs, also ones where you have things like a commercial driver's license, you are going to be required to provide a urine sample for urine toxicology. And we handle it different ways. Sometimes I have a prefab letter that they take with them that you have in your possession that says, this person will come up positive for methamphetamine, and it is not an indication of drug abuse. They are under my care and ongoing treatment. If this happens by surprise, your first question is, what is the phone number or fax my provider can call to verify that when I come up for something you don't exactly want to see there, that it doesn't mean I'm a drug abuser? And before you tinkle in the cup, you got to get that information and put a call out to your provider and let them know, hey, this doesn't take long as a provider. You know, I have kind of a stock letter. It is about 6 clicks to, you know, modify it to an individual and send it off by electronic faxing. It's really pretty easy, and providers should have this as kind of a stock letter because it'll come up from time to time. Well, this is G.H. Glade for Coaching ADD. And if you like this video, if you found it useful, yeah, go down there, give a like, because I like seeing those. And if this information is useful for you, it's going to be useful for other people. So please share it. And if you want more of this, go ahead and hit subscribe. Yeah, that's right down there too. Just look. Yeah, it's down there. Go ahead, hit it. Painless, and you get to be alerted to when I put out more of these videos, which I do every Monday, and occasionally I just throw in an extra. So for Coaching ADD, this is G.H. Glade. We'll see you next time. Take care.